November 13th, 2022. A quiet college town in Moscow, Idaho, wakes up to a nightmare. Four bright students from the University of Idaho, Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernadle, and Ethan Chapin, were found brutally stabbed to death inside their off-campus home. There were no signs of forced entry, no murder weapon, just pure horror. For weeks, police had no suspect, no motive, and no clue who could commit such a calculated and heartless act. But behind the scenes, a killer thought he was smarter than everyone else. In the early hours between 3 and 4 a.m., the killer crept into the 3-story house on King Road. He moved silently from room to room, ambushing his victims in their sleep. Xana and Ethan were found on the 2nd floor, Kaylee and Madison on the 3rd. 2 other roommates slept through the attack. One even opened her door and saw a masked figure leaving the house before locking herself in fear. When police arrived hours later, what they found was beyond comprehension. One of the most gruesome murder scenes Idaho had ever seen. The case quickly caught national attention. FBI agents, local police, and state investigators flooded Moscow. Every lead went cold. Every rumor added more confusion. But technology would soon break the silence. Detectives discovered a white Hyundai Elantra seen speeding away from the area that night. They traced the car to a graduate student studying criminology at Washington State University, just 10 miles away. His name, Bryan Kohberger. He wasn't just any student. Kohberger was studying criminal behavior, obsessed with understanding how and why killers think. He even posted research questions online asking criminals to describe their emotions before and after committing crimes. When detectives cross-referenced the car's license plate, cell tower data, and a knife sheath left at the crime scene containing DNA, they had their man. In the early morning of December 30th, 2022, police swarmed a quiet Pennsylvania neighborhood and arrested 28-year-old Bryan Kohberger at his parents' home. The evidence was chilling. DNA on the knife sheath matched his family line. His cell phone pinged near the victim's home multiple times before and after the murders, and his car made repeated late-night trips between Washington and Moscow. Kohberger was extradited to Idaho to face 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of felony burglary. To this day, Bryan Kohberger maintains his innocence. His defense argues that the DNA could be a coincidence and that the police used flawed investigative methods. But the world still asks the same haunting question. Why did he do it? Was it a twisted experiment by a criminal psychology student trying to feel what killers feel? Or a deeply personal obsession gone wrong? The trial is one of the most anticipated in American true crime history. As we wait for justice for the Idaho Four, the world is left watching and wondering what truly goes on in the mind of Bryan Kohberger. Because sometimes the most dangerous minds are the ones that study crime itself.